smoking, but when they hear this song, they'll learn there's more to toking. 25,000 different things we can make from it, and if we give it a chance, we'll save the blinking planet. Food, fuel and medicine, necessities for life, a benefit to all of us, I wonder and delight. Reading this smelly weed, there's more than meets the eye, so much, much more than smoking, it can cleanse our dirty skies. Cannabis, cannabis, we'll save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis is a very useful weed. Cannabis, cannabis, we'll save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis is very good indeed.
Hello. How's my reception? I'm on an outside broadcast. I'm in Brighton, and we're at a medical cannabis conference in Brighton. So if anybody's in the Brighton area, get your ass down here now. We're up in North Street. Sierra, my favourite. How's my mate doing? How's that Landon boy? No, I've lost it.
Hello?
Shit, man. Hello, Sierra. Are you there, love? Hello.
Yes, sorry.
Right.
Go
for it, Sierra.
My phone is.
Yeah, you go for it.
Sorry, my phone is having an issue. There we go.
Missed you too, huh?
What is today?
Right.
What's up with today and the issues?
Huh?
Okay, are you guys?
How's Landon?
There we go.
First thing,
Are y'all there?
How's Landon? I'm fine. I'm on an outside telephone today, so
Perfect.
my reception might come and go. So how's Landon?
Awesome. Landon is doing amazing. Coming up on 20 months of remission. I'm ecstatic. I can't even believe it that it's going to be almost 2 years. He's doing very well, and we are in the process of, just getting him back to healthy. We had our, fourth chemo appointment, and as you guys know, we successfully refused it. Well, now his doctors, I felt like it was a little too easy. Now his doctors are, wanting to talk to me about the possibility of starting some low-grade chemos in place of the ones they had. I know, right? I know. I can't believe it. And so, he's got to have his port flushed and everything. And we're going to go in and see what's going on with that and just, let them know. It's almost 2 years. And at this point, take me to court. Call the judge right now. Take me to court. No jury of sane people is going to agree with them at this point.
No.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, I just can't even fathom them thinking that after 20 months that he needs to be put back on chemotherapy. And, it's crazy because they want him to do four years total. So 2 more years after this 2 years. I mean, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And so we are going to fully...
Sorry, Sierra, should we just call it what it is? They're after the money, aren't they? Let's be honest about it.
Yes!
I'm sorry, my book, they're after the money. They can't get it.
It's that and that, they are so brainwashed, guys. They are so brainwashed by Big Pharma and these huge pharmaceutical companies that have been throwing them vacations and bonuses and trips and, I just honestly am flabbergasted at these oncologists, at these so-called leukemia experts, that they still refuse to see it for what it is. Landon's cured. You can't tell me that after 20 months he's not cured.
Yeah.
So,
Sierra, if I had a child that was sick at the moment, my first port of call would be one of you canna mums. Because you lot know a lot more about this subject than these doctors ever do, because you've all got kids that are in cure and you know what the system is. Who would want to go to the doctors to trust them with the children? It's impossible after what you've shown the world.
And I think, honestly, you guys, that's where this is at, is why are we not holding these doctors accountable? Why are we not, why is there only a handful of canna moms? That's what I want to know. And I know there are other mothers out there. Come stand with us. Get a hold of me. Let's plan some let's plan some events and let's make some noise for these children. 46 children a day are diagnosed with cancer in the United States, guys. 46 a day. You can't tell me there aren't more possible canna moms out there. And I think if we just educate these families, these cancer families, I think that they would choose cannabis in a heartbeat. And that's the thing. They should have the right to choose.
Yeah, of course they should. And shame on those doctors. You know, they've been caught out. It didn't work. They tried it. They nearly killed your little boy. We know what works. They should be shouting from the rooftop, shouldn't they, in the real world, if they was human? Look what we found.
And, you know, that's honestly, guys.
Yeah.
Exactly. And honestly, that's where I'm at with this, and that's the realization I've come to, is they see it, it's right in front of their face, but yet they refuse to look at it. Landon runs around their hall every 30th day. He's terrorizing them. They've even told me, we are so impressed with your child, Sierra. He is so healthy. What are you doing? And I tell them, you guys know what I'm doing. Why aren't you studying it? Why aren't you looking into this? And it's, you know, whether they're allowed to or not, I think based on human morale, they should be looking into this when they're not at the hospital. Instead of just being up there and poisoning children day in and day out, because that's what they get paid to do.
Yeah. That's what they get paid to do. Well, they got to stop that, haven't they? They become humans now. Go and get another job. Go and work dude, but stop killing kids, because killing kids is going to come back on them. Because that's what they're doing now. You and Landon have shown what they're doing. They're murderers. I'm sorry. It's not because they are murderers. They're murderers. They're murdering people. So I don't want to jump on your story, but we had a guy here today, right, at this conference, a friend of mine, Michael, that had end-stage liver cancer. They gave him a liver transplant. He got cancer yet again in that liver. They couldn't give him a second transplant. He's meant to be on the television tonight because this is quite a big conference for the UK. And the mainstream television has refused to interview him because the surgeon has denied that he had cancer in his second liver. He's totally lying. When they phoned him up today, this surgeon said, oh, no, the cannabis didn't cure him. He had a miracle cure. It was something else. Rather than face the fact that this plant cured him. And we got all the medical notes. So as you say, they're seeing the facts, but they can't, for some reason, there's some mental blockage in them. I don't know what it is, but it's facts.
I don't know either. You know, maybe they all got this, like, magical red pill in medical school that, like, blocked them forever being able to, you know, open their minds to cannabis. But that's the thing is that if these doctors really cared about their patients, they really cared about their, you know, title as an expert in cancer, then they would be looking into it. You know, but it's not just cannabis, guys. In all my research, there's a lot of natural cures out there, and they're all illegal in the United States. I'm not sure about the UK, but, you know, it's really in black and white. It's in black and white, but it's even, you know, hard for me still. It's enforced in us as parents that these doctors know what's best for your child. You know, that we're supposed to turn to them for any cough, sniffle, fever, scrape, scratch, you know, anything that's out of the ordinary. You're supposed to consult your doctor, you know. Why can't we just get on good terms with these doctors to where they're at least informing parents of the possibility of this helping their child? It might not cure your child, but it will help them. It will help them have a better quality of life. You know, I'm so sorry, Mrs. So-and-so, that I've had your daughter on OxyContin for 3 years of her chemo treatment, but look into cannabis. You know, let's get your daughter healthy. Let's get her off narcotics. And, you know, let's continue to fight the cancer. But no, instead they're like, absolutely not, Miss Riddle. Cannabis is, you know, if anything, it's going to hurt your child. It's dangerous. We don't know the effects on the brain. And, you know, the same thing that you guys have heard time and time again, I'm sure. That's what I want to know. Why aren't we doing that?
Look, I'm coming from a patient point of view because I am a patient who takes the medicine every day. It doesn't do those things. It just cures you. It doesn't make your head all go funny. Yeah, of course, if you take too much, you get a bit whatever. But if you take too much oxygen, you get lightheaded. Cannabis is safe. It's safe for me. It's safe for your babies. It works.
Exactly.
What do we need to know?
Guys, honestly, I can't even explain to you guys the amount of terror that I feel now, knowing that I used to sit at home and push OxyContin and liquid morphine into my child's veins.
Yeah.
I mean, holy shit, guys. Is our parents listening, hearing me? I myself was pushing my child's IV medications, dangerous narcotics that could cause him to overdose, that caused him to have seizure-type activity, caused him to vomit and aspirate, and if I wasn't there with my child, he would have vomited and choked on it and died because he was so high on narcotics that he couldn't do anything. I mean it's absolutely insane.
If anybody's not seen those videos that you posted of the last time they gave him some of their treatment, then they should really go back to your site and have a look at them. Because, my God, it just shows you what this stuff does. You see that?
Exactly. And, you know, Steve, I actually had some people write to me and be like, oh, how could you post this? And how could you film your child being sick? And how could I remain silent? That's what I want to ask those parents. The people that question me and the way that I do things, have I gotten you guys' attention yet? Have I gotten enough of people's attention to save my son's life, to save another child's life? This is the world of cancer treatment. It's not always about bald children. My son has a head full of hair, and he's still in cancer treatment. And those drugs are killing him from the inside out. Every time he gets them, you guys saw it, the world saw it.
You showed
and
it to us.
how can I remain silent?
You can't. It's impossible.
I mean, I know that I'm not the only one, guys. That's the thing. I know that there's a ton of other parents out there that right now at this very moment, their children are getting chemotherapy, or they're at home vomiting sick, or they're in the ICU, or they're even passing. How many of our fellow cancer cuties have we witnessed die this month alone, guys?
Actually, give the number.
Too many.
There's quite a few, isn't there? There was that little one the other day, one from your side of the water. I mean, how shocking is that? And we got Renee. I mean, you know, there's all the other kids everywhere, not just in the USA, not just in Florida, but everywhere around the world.
Exactly.
There must be thousands upon thousands of them. And all we're saying is give this medicine a chance. It won't do them no harm. And you never know, you might get a cure. The chances are they will get a cure. It certainly ain't going to do no harm to them, is it?
You know, the thing is, guys, is that's exactly right. It's not going to hurt them. And if anything, your child will have a better quality of life. They won't have to be on narcotics. They won't have a million side effects. You know, I think that as a cancer mom, as a canna mom, I can relate to so many parents out there that are having to give their child numerous narcotics, numerous dangerous drugs every day. You know, I just posted a study yesterday about Miralax, which is a very, very widely prescribed laxative. And come to find out, it's very, very dangerous for children and women. Why are they promoting it left and right? I mean, it blows my mind. And when I share these things, it really shows me why I'm in this and why, I do what I do and reach out to you guys to be on the radio and things like that. Nobody knew. All these parents were commenting, oh, my gosh, my child's on that. Oh, my gosh, my child's on that. But none of them knew or had heard that it was bad for their children. Their doctors were promoting it. Why is nobody holding these doctors accountable?
And the pharmaceutical companies for selling it to them.
Exactly.
These are dangerous drugs.
You know, I guarantee you guys, if I got, 10,000 pissed off moms to show up and stand up with me at whatever given location, the White House, the big pharmaceutical, let's go to the factory, let's go to the, the children's hospitals. Who would not be there to listen and support us? Who would not see that and see like, oh my gosh, those are 10,000 pissed off moms. We would have changed today. But yet, here I am, on my lonely island with a handful of other canna moms, and we're fighting so hard for everyone's children. That's what we need. That's how we can end this. We can end this today. If everybody will show up and stand up,
that's all it takes.
We will end it.
Everybody,
that's all it takes, guys.
That's all it takes. In one, just stand up, show your colours, and tell them we want this medicine now. We're in charge.
Exactly.
It's medicine. It's a plant. It grows. Politics. Fuck off. Excuse the language, but there you go. Sometimes you have to swear.
Exactly. And tell me, that if we didn't show up at each individual state's capital with epilepsy patients, cancer patients, MS patients, AIDS patients, PTSD patients, Crohn's patients, all of these different people that are suffering, that they would not listen to us and pass that whole plant bill.
They got to pass it.
Why are we divided? Why is everybody being divided into CBD only or epilepsy only or this group only. If everyone showed up and stood up, I swear I'm going to make that my motto, you guys. It would be done. It would be done, and I wouldn't be getting millions of phone calls and emails from parents that are desperate for the cure that I have in my kitchen.
Yep.
I have it in my kitchen right now, guys, and I cannot get it to everybody. And
actually,
you know how heartbreaking that is?
Wasn't it Dr. Sanjay Gupta that actually, was it you he pointed out and said, look, this sort of housewife can make this medicine in her kitchen? Was it you that he said? There was one of the mums, or a mum treating a child in that first film. There was a very brief bit where he actually said, look, this medicine could be made at home by a mum. And I don't think he was trying to be derogatory towards mums. He was just saying this is how simple it is. Yeah, we don't need big pharmaceutical companies. We can make it at home. I mean, it would be nice to buy it down a chemist and have all the little bits of paperwork with it because people feel safe with that. But me personally, I'm always going to make mine at home. Huh?
And you know, Steve, honestly, that's the exact thing right there. Okay, I've been growing Landons. I hope you guys saw pictures. I posted of my first harvest. It was such a rewarding experience. And Landon, it was amazing, right? Landon helped me. You know, a 4-year-old cancer patient helped grow those plants. And I know exactly. I know the quality of medicine that is because I grew it. My hands touched that plant. So I know that it's safe. I know that there's no pesticides, there's no arsenic, there's no, bad substances, there's no mold because I grew it. And who has Landon's best interest in mind more than myself?
Nobody, only Goddess herself, or the God, or whatever we call this being above. You have the best interest.
Exactly. Exactly. And just like that, I believe that Wendy Turner, I love Wendy. I'm so glad she was on yesterday. Their story is amazing. I know. Isn't their story absolutely amazing?
Fantastic.
I know that Wendy has Colton's best interest in mind. I know that all of these moms have their children's best interest in mind. So why don't we teach these moms, empower these moms to be canna moms and to grow it themselves? Grow it yourselves and then make the oil or the butter yourselves and really take, 100% charge of your child's treatment. And then you don't have to worry about substandard medicine or about your child getting sick or about having to have, all these fancy tests done on to ensure you can even put it in their mouth.
We've got to take a break.
I mean...
Sarah, we've got to take a break. We're taking the first break. Stay with us. Lovely.
Cannabis is very good indeed.
You are listening to the Time for Hemp Global Broadcasting Network. Please share us with your friends.
THCF Medical Clinics are the premier physicians clinic in the United States. THCF has offices all across the United States from Hawaii to Michigan. THCF Medical Clinics has helped approximately 150,000 patients obtain their medical marijuana permits to legally possess, grow, and use medical marijuana. If you have chronic pain, multiple sclerosis, or any other neurological degenerative disease, or if you have any gastrointestinal disorders such as GERD, irritable bowel syndrome, or if you have AIDS, cancer, spastic disorders, seizure disorders, or glaucoma, call us at 1-800-723-0188 or visit us online at hemp.org. Again, the number is 1-800-723-0188 and the site is hemp.org.
In need of a ganja vacation? Blaze away.
Don't criticize it.
Hotbox Jamaica. Chill.
Legalize it, yeah.
Relax and burn all day while watching the amazing ocean view. Listen to the birds. Bathe in the mineral waters of the Ganja River. Munch on tasty Jamaican Rasta food. Take a weed farm tour and hold a meditation. Book this amazing vacation for $420. Get the Sativa Special. 7 nights in Sativa dorms with ganja meals and airport transfer. Check us out at hotboxjamaica.com. That's hotboxjamaica.com. Hotbox Jamaica, a higher meditation vacation.
Indigrow is your source for affordable induction grow lighting. First discovered in 1891 by Nikola Tesla, Indigrow lights deliver 11 years of electronic sunlight to your plants. Indigrow lamps require less than half the power of traditional HID lamps. Converting to Indigrow lights means you'll cut down on your power bill with less lighting. Indigrow lamps also use 5 times less mercury than traditional fluorescent or HID lamps, making Indigrow not only energy efficient but environmentally friendly as well. No more switching out lamps between vegetative and flowering stages. As nature intended, your lights get a steady dose of UV light. That makes your plants grow healthier and stronger. Indigrow products are manufactured in San Diego, California, and come with a written 10-year warranty. What Tesla knew, then growers know now, is that Indigrow lighting is the cost-effective addition to your victory garden. To learn more or order now, go to inda-grow.com. That's INDA-GRO.com, or call 877-452-2244 to answer any of your questions. These guys really know lights. Indigrow really is your sunlight in a box.
Education and information. See what all the buzz is all about. It's time for hemp. It's time for hemp.
Weed. He recommends it to MS sufferers who are in desperate need. His medicinal is pure and it helps to ease the pain. And if you're feeling down, my friend, it'll pick you up again. Cannabis, cannabis will save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis is a very useful weed. Cannabis, cannabis will save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis is very good indeed.
We're back. Sierra Riddle and my mate Landon. And of course your mum. How's your mum?
My mom's doing great. Oh, hello? Are you guys there?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, we're out.
Oh, I was like, oh gosh, not again.
No, you're good. So, right.
Yeah, my mom is doing great. She just left. She was here visiting Landon, and she had to go back to Utah. Yeah. And that's always so sad because, Landon's like, I want to go back to Utah, Mom. And for me to have to tell him, we can't. We can't because you need whole plant, not just CBD only. Utah passed the CBD law, and that is absolutely amazing. It's an amazing start, is what I should say. But yeah, I can't, take him, and I have to keep him separated from his family and anybody that he's ever known because I choose to treat with a plant.
The added cost of this plant. Not only is it illegal, not only have you got to move state, not only have you got to put up with crazy doctors that don't know what they're talking about, not only have you got to put up with crazy politicians, you're trapped until the whole thing opens up. They've trapped you inside a state. You can't even move. It's just so crazy.
There's so many of us too, guys. Exactly. There's so many of us. There's, I think, over 500 families that are here in Colorado Springs just for the realm of caring. Probably another, couple hundred more that are treating with, other caregivers. And we're all stuck here. Yeah, none of us can, unless our families come to see us, we're going to miss every holiday, every birthday, every birth of a new baby, every death. Imagine if somebody in one of our families was to die.
Yeah.
What are, then you're doing this and doing that. And I think everybody knows that I travel, because that's my personal choice. And I personally choose to show people that this is ridiculous, that you're trying to confine us to one certain state. But a lot of families, most of them, in fact, will not. So they either have to choose to stop medicating their child with their life-saving medication or to just never see any of their family again, never be a part of anything.
And this is we're talking about a healing. isn't it? We're talking about a cure. We're talking about things that make your children, or make people right. Yeah. It's just, so right. We know the problem. We know it. Now, I'm going to change the flow of the conversation a little bit. Since I last spoke to you, you've been everywhere. You've been at all sorts of shows. God, your feet haven't touched the ground, have they? Huh? You have. So where have you been?
I've been.
Can you remember any of it?
I've been to Chicago. Yeah, I've been to Chicago, Illinois. We were at the Chicago Cannabis Conference. You know, Illinois just passed a law there, and they're working on getting it. It won't be implemented until 2015. And, you know, that's another thing, which I could go on for hours, is once they pass these laws, once they go through that hardship, then they have to wait for implementation, and if somebody wants to appeal it, and the governor to sign it, and blah, blah, blah. It's not like they pass the law and your child, it's not like they pass the law and your child gets medicine today. That's not the case at all. No. So we were up there. I got to spend some time with Alyssa Irwin. I don't know if you guys know about her, but she was a young teenage girl that had inoperable brain cancer and was given a death sentence.
Yes.
Yes, I got to meet and spend time with them, and I got to meet and spend time with Wendy Turner again. We did the Denver 420 Cannabis Cup, and we were fortunate enough to get to speak in front of the Canaway people, you know, the CBD people, and to educate them, you know, on what's helping our children and what kind of products we would like to see as parents. And then we went to Redding, California, where a farmer was raided and arrested, thrown in jail, all of his plants taken. They took his soil even. The soil he had been building for, 10 plus years, they took everything from him. And he was growing medicine that was going to children. Some of my cancer mom friends, some of Landon's canna friends, and that pissed me off. So we headed up there to help lend support and, educate, and I got to speak in front of people. We got to meet up with Joe Grumbine from The Human Solution. I'm not sure if you guys know who they are, but if you have ever been, in trouble with the law or anything like that for marijuana, for cannabis use, they will help you get court support, get people to show up and support you in court. They will help, have fundraisers or whatever it needs to help you beat your case and help end prohibition in general. The Human Solution are great people. And from there, we got to go down to Las Vegas, Nevada, and we were at the International Cannabis Association's expo there. And it was all businesses and business owners, and Vegas is about to start opening dispensaries. And that was amazing to get to talk to them and tell them as a parent what I, am used to, what I would like to see in dispensaries, what type of security I would like to see in a dispensary to ensure that my child's medicine is safe and that I'm safe when I bring him in there to pick up his medicine. So from there we came home, and now I'm trying to rest up, guys. It's been a very busy couple months for us.
Blimey, I'm surprised. One, I'm surprised you remembered it all, and two, it's made me dizzy just thinking about where you've been. Jesus. So how does Landon get on with the traveling? Is he okay? I bet he loves it, doesn't he? Going to all these shows and just feeling.
Anybody that has. Yeah, anyone that's ever met Landon in person will tell you that child is so full of life and energy. He's a fireball. So while I'm standing in the booth answering questions, he's running around. He's getting pins and stickers and different things from the vendors. He's sampling products. He's running up the stairs, down the stairs. Landon absolutely loves it. And he loves, getting to tell people, I feel better now. Yeah. Cannabis makes me better. And he is such a good. Yeah, I know he's such a good sport about it. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, you wasn't last time I phoned you was with the TV people, and your mum kindly came on. I don't know whether she told you right at the end of the interview, Landon, come on, and that's what he told us. Bless him, live on air. He said cannabis cures him. And he ain't got to take no more chemo. Oh, he cracked me right up, mate. I tell you, I was bored of my eyes.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, my God.
He came on.
Doesn't that break your heart and melt it at the same time?
Yeah, if you listen to the archive on that, right at the very end, he came on.
I will.
Telephone, and he just said in that lovely, cute voice, cannabis cured me. Oh, I listened to it. I play it back. I've got a soundbite of it. It's just so beautiful. But yeah, what a great education.
I know.
I'm trying to put myself in Landon's shoes because he's not been well for so many years, has he? So I'm trying to remember, obviously being an adult and older, one of the things that was really nice about getting better was getting better because you could do things. I can come out, I can go to the park, and I can run around like Landon sort of thing. And it's those things that make you go, yeah, I'm alive. Even at my age.
Exactly.
Right? So he must be able
Yep,
to...
and Landon... I really think people think that in these respects that children are like a different creature. We seem to think that Oxycontin and morphine is not going to make them a drug addict like it will an adult. And in the same respects, we think that when they are diagnosed with something like this, that they just don't remember that they were healthy before. And that's not true. Landon knew that he was healthy, that he could run and jump and play, and then all of a sudden he was very, very ill. So you're exactly right. That child takes full advantage of his everyday life, and in fact, so much so that he stayed up until 3 or 4 a.m. last night, and he's still sleeping right now. He's asleep right now. He is living, and I'm always like, Landon, calm down, slow down, and then I realized, he was so slowed down for so long that now you're exactly right. He's like, hallelujah, I'm alive, let's go.
How fantastic.
Yeah, so Landon, Landon does very well traveling. He loves it. He gets to meet a lot of people, and he gets to change a lot of minds and change a lot of hearts. And that's the most important thing. The people that sponsor our travel are very, very, very kind to us, very amazing. Landon's always very well taken care of. We're not shuttling him around in, a two-door car or anything of that means. And he's learning firsthand that he has a voice, that he's important, that his story's important, and that his fellow Canna-Friend stories are important. And I hope one day he'll be on here talking to you guys. He'll be on here telling you guys what happened to him. I know. Can you imagine the day, guys, that it's Landon on there? Oh, goodness.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
I will cry on that day.
It's going to be so interesting to watch these Canna kids, watch their development. Where they are 5 years from now, where they are 10 years from now. With the Landons and the Michaelas and all the other kids that are on this medicine and have got better from it and on maintenance doses. It's going to be interesting to see where these kids are in 5 or 10 years. Because the eyes of the world are on them. They are famous. And they've made history.
It's going to be spectacular.
It's going to be spectacular.
These kids are going to be so far beyond what normal kids are going to be. Honestly, I probably will never be able to put Landon in public school because he's so educated on real-world issues. And he will not be able to tolerate them lying to him. And so these kids... these kids right here, you're right, the Landons, the Brandons, the Dahlias, the Michaelas, the Coltons, these kids are going to change it for us. They're going to help us change the entire world. I guarantee it. And can you imagine how strong these kids are now? How strong-willed they are, how strong their stamina, endurance, their adversity. Oh, man, they're going to do some major things. That is for sure.
And as we know, because we know the proper research, not only have they cured the problem that they had, they're going to be fully cannabinoid efficient because they've got the cannabinoid system up and running at a very early age. So I think the people like Bob Millimeter and all the other great researchers out there are going to be very interested in looking at these children. Not as lab rats, but just checking out things now and again, and I think we're going to end up with some spectacular human beings out of these children, not just because they're on cannabinoids, but because of what they've been through. As you say, they're already becoming worldly. I remember that lovely video, I think it's of Brode Michaela, when she done that little talk on the stage at TED. She was like an old world person standing there. She was only about Landon's age, I think, at the time. She's only like a little girl, and she talked at TED, and everybody listened because it's a little girl. Not because it's a little girl, it's because somebody was telling the truth, actually. That's what they listened to. But it was surprising coming from such a small one. And Landon's the same, and Brandon, they're all great. It's going to be fantastic watching their development. So where are you going to go next then? What's the plans? So you've got him off the treatment. Obviously, you want to mess about. We're going to get over that barrier. That's going to be an easy one to do. We all know that, You're going around to all the conferences now, Landon's flying.
Next... Yep. Next we have, we are going to, oh gosh, I know that this is going to blow you guys' mind. I hope you're ready for this. We are in the process of buying some land and being able to start, it's going to be something like Camp Team Landon, where we're going to grow all of Landon's plants. I'm going to grow them myself, and a few other people that are going to do this. We're going to start building cottages out of hemp or straw, and that way when people call me and I need to come to Colorado, Sierra, my child's dying, I have no money, I can't do anything. You can come right on down to Camp Team Landon. We have a cottage for you, or if you have an RV, you can park it. We're going to teach them how to grow their cannabis. We're going to teach them how to grow their own organic food. And they'll have somewhere safe to be. They'll have reliable medicine, and they will be getting knowledge to take home with them. So they won't have to do like I did and sell all of my life belongings, relocate, and never be able to go back. They'll be able to come and treat and take the knowledge with them.
That is
so we're...
for Hemp Works,
I know!
Hemp Works CharityUK.org, that's exactly what they feel that they want to do. They've come to that decision about helping people and making a retreat where people can go, where they can get healed, get better with the organic food and the cannabis treatment and a bit of Reiki and whatever we can bring to the table. But that's fantastic news. Listen, I'm a hemp expert. So when you get your bit of land, there's plenty of people who know how to grow that other plant, right, who've got far more experience than me. But on the hemp equation, my time is yours. You need anything about hemp, how you grow it, how you build with it, how you do anything with it, I'm your man. I'll help you. I'd love to.
Good, great. We're looking at like 20 plus acres. So we're going to have, certain acreage allotted off for our gardening and for our canna garden. But then we're going to grow hemp. And we can in Colorado. We're going to start, that's right, we can. So we're going to grow a couple acres of hemp, and we're going to see what we can do. Like, can we build stuff with it? Can we make clothing for our children with it? Exactly. What all can we do with this?
I'm going to show you how to make paper, I'm going to show you how to make fuel, I'm going to show you how to make clothes with it, and I'm going to show you how to do it all in the field, the old way.
Well, good. We would, as soon as we get it squared away, we have to be out of our house that we're in now. We have to be out of here by December 31st. So we're really pushing. Yeah, we're really pushing it, but God is going to make this happen because this is so needed. I mean, I'm not kidding, guys. There's such an inflation of people moving to Colorado Springs and Denver that where I live in Colorado Springs, you cannot find a one-bedroom apartment or a studio for less than $500 a month. And then you have to have a huge deposit, and you have to be able to do all these things to move in and turn the electricity on, and you have to have beds and silverware and dishes, and it's such a hardship on us families that I think people don't realize. And so, I want to make it to where Landon has somewhere stable, somewhere forever, that if I can't come up with $1,000 that month for rent, they're not going to make me homeless, that he has somewhere that he can grow. Exactly. He can grow, and then we can grow, and help people. And that's really what, all of it is about, is to help Landon and to help all the other children, too.
Yeah. Now, come on, if there's anybody listening out there that's got a bit of land, give them a bit. Put it in trust for them. It'd be a lovely heritage that you're leaving, These people look after it. Give them a bit of land. You've got loads of it. Yeah, or if you're coming to the end of your life and you've got a big farm somewhere, give them that bit.
And we've already... and we've already got, wonderful people looking to donate. Advanced Nutrients, I'm not sure if you guys know who they are, but they're a very, very reputable nutrient company. They want to donate anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 of grow equipment.
Wow.
And I'm so ecstatic about it, and I know we can make this reality.
Of course you can.
I know that we can make this happen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to, guys. And then you can all come out and visit and meet Landon firsthand.
I'm going to show him how to build.
How awesome.
You wait till that. I'm going to show him how to build from the stuff. That'll blow his mind. Hey, he can get mucky with me. Me and him will make some hemp creep. We'll build you an house.
I know, that's exactly what it's going to be, guys, is we're going to help build everybody's houses.
We've got to take a break. I'm late. Break. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's me and you, we get so carried away. What's time?
I know, right?
You are listening to the Time for Hemp Global Broadcasting Network. Please share us with your friends.
If you are in the Portland, Oregon area and are an OMMP card holder, then come down to Nikki's Diggity Dank Market, Portland, Oregon's first and only weekly OMMP market, presented by the Alternative Wellness Center, located at 5241 Southeast 72nd Avenue, 2 blocks south of Foster Boulevard, close to public transportation, held every Sunday 10 a.m. till 7 p.m., connecting quality vendors with patients. Nikki's Diggity Dank Market also has a weekly raffle with products from every vendor. So come down to Nikki's Diggity Dank Market and have fun while connecting with quality vendors and getting great natural medicine. If you are a vendor and want a chance to connect with OMMP patients, you can check out their Facebook page at facebook.com/Alternative Wellness Center or call 971-888-4392. Be sure to register early because space is limited. Nikki's Diggity Dank Market.
In need of a ganja vacation? Blaze away.
Don't criticize it.
Hotbox Jamaica. Chill. Relax and burn all day while watching the amazing ocean view. Listen to the birds. Bathe in the mineral waters of the Ganja River. Munch on tasty Jamaican Rasta food. Take a weed farm tour and hold a meditation. Book this amazing vacation for $420. Get the Sativa Special. 7 nights in Sativa dorms with ganja meals and airport transfer. Check us out at hotboxjamaica.com. That's hotboxjamaica.com. Hotbox Jamaica, a higher meditation vacation.
Indigrow is your source for affordable induction grow lighting. First discovered in 1891 by Nikola Tesla, Indigrow lights deliver 11 years of electronic sunlight to your plants. Indigrow lamps require less than half the power of traditional HID lamps. Converting to Indigrow lights means you'll cut down on your power bill with less lighting. Indigrow lamps also use 5 times less mercury than traditional fluorescent or HID lamps, making Indigrow not only energy efficient but environmentally friendly as well. No more switching out lamps between vegetative and flowering stages. As nature intended, your lights get a steady dose of UV light. That makes your plants grow healthier and stronger. Indigrow products are manufactured in San Diego, California, and come with a written 10-year warranty. What Tesla knew, then growers know now, is that Indigrow lighting is the cost-effective addition to your victory garden. To learn more or order now, go to inda-grow.com. That's INDA-GRO.com. Or call 877-452-2244 to answer any of your questions. These guys really know lights. Indigrow really is your sunlight in a box.
Free? Did you say free? Free hemp? Free hemp? Free hemp video and audio? Free downloads of all the top artists, all the pot artists on planet Earth. Interviews with all the people making the movement, making the hemp movement. It's time for hemp. That's right, world. It's time for hemp. That's right, world. It's time for hemp.
The sun is closing in and we're running out of time. There's no point in worrying, no wondering what to do, 'cause the answer's in the colour green, it's shining through and through. Cannabis, cannabis will save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis, it's a very useful weed. Cannabis, cannabis will save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis is very good indeed. Cannabis, cannabis will save the planet with cannabis. Cannabis, cannabis.
We will. We're going to save the planet with cannabis. You know that. We can do that. We're going to save people's lives, save the trees, save the ground, and save the planet, because cannabis can do that. All we need is to get it done. So, right, where are we? We've done that, we've done the show, we've done that. So, future, you're going to go and get some land and do a retreat. Oh, that's where you need to be, because you were talking about all those house prices before. You don't really want to be in one of them places anyway, do you? You want to be out growing things out in the sky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to be where, I'm nervous for Landon to go outside because there's traffic, or nervous, for, him to be a wandering boy. Boys like to wander and explore and do things. And, I am paying so much for his organic diet, guys. I mean, it's absolutely insane how much I'm paying. And why not help cut that cost by, growing it ourselves and helping other people grow it themselves too? Because if we all learn how to do it, and we all know we can put a dent in the amount of people that are buying from these crappy GMO companies and stuff.
Yeah.
People will get better, and then there will be more people to fight with us, And I think people will appreciate this knowledge. I think people will want to learn.
Can I put it to you as well, that what you're going to find is when you start growing both varieties of the plant, the medical and the agricultural, certainly on the agricultural, what you're going to all get is a lesson is in environmental and ecosystem, because that's what this plant will show you. Will show you about So you're going to be teaching your child about growing, about the earth, most probably organics, biodynamics. You're going to be teaching him about how things operate, the sun, the moon, and how it absorbs water. You're going to be the lesson you're going to be teaching him in that field is so much better than any school can teach any kid at the moment. Yeah, he's going to come out with a real education. Yeah, a land management education. Yeah.
Yes. And like I said, that there's such a need for it. There's so many people having to move here and paying tons of money for cannabis oil and for organic food and stuff. Yeah. And I get why there aren't more farmers. It's hard work. It's hard work growing that much food.
Yeah, it's hard work. In fact, when you're working in the system, you spend all your time earning the money to buy your food. When you work on a farm for food, you just spend all your time making the food, but you never end up with much money. But you don't need much money because you've got everything you need. If that makes sense.
Exactly. And it's not about the money. It's about having happy, healthy children.
Happy children in a healthy environment.
Exactly. That we can then, pass that on to people, and it'll be so much more than that, guys. I mean, we have our magical butter machines, so we'll be able to teach them to make their own butters, to make their own food. Yeah, it will be.
We love magic butter.
I know, I love magicalbutter.com. They're amazing. Yeah, it makes it so easy, and then it'll also be somewhere that we can all, if I get enough acreage, which I'm hoping to, I'll be able to plot off 1 or 2 acres, and if people want to come and just live there, I'll sell you an acre for $500. 2 acres, there you go. It's yours. You have no down payments, no cost, no nothing.
It's also a bit like the Indian thing, isn't it? None of us own the land anyway. We're only stewards of it. Yeah.
Exactly. And as long as we can, as long as we all take care of each other and, keep, obviously have enough money to keep the lights on and things like that, it's going to be an amazing place where people can come and get healing and get knowledge and then take it with them. And, you don't have to stay here in Colorado. And
of course not.
And then you guys can come visit and we can learn how to make, hemp and all kinds of different things. And,
absolutely.
I know, right? And then these children will grow up learning to be self-sustainable. They will not have to be on welfare. They won't need to. Exactly. If we can, end the problem of that people don't know how to take care of themselves, then I think that we could really change that so many people are in poverty and doing this and that. Guys, I went and talked to some people, and I got 2 pounds of worms for like $10 or something, and I put it in some dirt, and now I've started a worm farm so that I don't have to buy worm castings.
No.
You know how much worm castings are? Holy moly, guys. So there's little things that you can do here and there. It's just we have to teach people, and I'm willing to do that.
Yeah. And you said about keeping the lights on, but once you've got your own land, you put the wind up, you put a bit of solar up, you got as much electricity as you want.
Exactly, and we're going to do that too. We're going to try to get grants for solar and everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really, really hoping that, that I'm seeing this clearly and that this is the path that I'm being led down.
No, you are. Go down.
It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be awesome. Yeah, and I'm also working with some other people, to get like an actual accredited program put together for the treatment of, cancer and different things. Yeah. And they've asked me to help be on the panel for pediatrics. And I'm just, oh my gosh, that right there tells us that we're getting there. We're going to get nationally accredited a plan out there. It won't be you're left-winging it or right-winging it anymore on how to treat your child with cannabis. No. And, another exciting, oh gosh, I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you guys, but we're doing a camping event this weekend here in Colorado, and National Geographic contacted me and wants to come out and shoot some photos and stuff of Landon.
Wow.
National
Geographic. That's about as big as it gets. Seriously. That really is massive.
Oh, I'm so excited.
National Geographic is read by everybody. Yeah, anybody.
I know. I almost forgot to tell you guys. I can't believe that. Oh, I was going to forget all about it. I was so excited.
We want copies of that. We want copies. We want to see that. What fantastic
I know. I'm so excited.
I know.
I really hope that they do it right, that it materializes, because after the CNN thing, I'm really leery, of people just wanting to take advantage and then not show the story or something. No. Once they get a little bit of pressure from their corporate sponsors.
National
I really hope
Yeah.
Yeah, and she seems, the lady that's coming seems, very, very interested in it, very interested in what Landon's been through. And we're going to actually be at a huge event, and so I'm really excited for her to see the love and support that these Canna kids have gotten from the local community, and it's been absolutely so amazing to have this support that, I'm so excited, guys. Oh, I can't even believe that. National Geographic. I just can't believe it.
Oh, it's that. Honestly, that's bigger than CNN. To be honest with you, I know CNN's big, but National Geographic has got a lot of kudos. Yeah, and a lot of people respect National. That goes in. That's Reddit universities. Isn't it?
Well, it's exciting because they want to know. They're reaching out to us now. They're actually going to be here, and they're going to shoot a lot of the families. They're having like a family event, but we're at the camping event, so unfortunately we wouldn't have been able to make it. But then they heard about CPS and the forced chemo and got a hold of me. But they're really going to get to see what the life of a marijuana refugee is like. And it's a bunch of us with sick children, very sick children, and that we have to band together and be friends and support each other. And imagine if one of us is sick or a car accident, someone has to be there to help you with your children, and
somebody's
we have no one
here. Somebody's got to step
here.
up to the mark. Well, that should have been the health
exactly
system, shouldn't it? But it doesn't do that. So we've got to make our new healthcare system. We've got to start all over again. But it'll be fun. And don't have any doubts, Sierra. You know what you're doing is right, because it's happening all around the world. And people like National Geographic and mums and dads, and everybody's phoning up, and everybody wants to know. Yeah, the word's out around the globe, not just where you are. Of course, the spotlight is on Colorado. Colorado's done a wonderful thing. It will certainly go down in the history book. Maybe they haven't got it quite right. Who knows? But at least they've done something. Yeah, we can work with what they've done now. Yeah.
Yeah, at least they've given us. At least they've given us a place to be. Yep, they've given us a place to be where we're not criminals, we're not child abusers, and that we can try this treatment for our terminally ill children, where we can, go against conventional treatment. We can look outside the box, and we can also live in a community that supports us doing that, which is huge.
Yeah, and as you say, it's the community that really counts on that. Helping and buying, if you're on a farm, you don't want to buy individual wind power things. You want to buy one big one. It works out cheaper. You don't want one solar panel on your house and one on the lady next door. You want to buy a bank of them. And that's what you do collectively. Collective living means just that. It's like when you're growing food. It's a lot of work. You have to get up really early in the morning, and you need a team of you. Trying to do it on your own is too much. But once there's a team, it all fits in nice. What fantastic. I love talking to you, really. What an inspiration your family has. And all the other kids too. Yeah. Amazing.
Well, thank you.
I think this whole...
We appreciate you guys.
It's being led by the Canna mums and the kids. This is the one that's really brought this situation to light. Yeah. And you really do.
We appreciate you guys so much. We appreciate you guys being willing to have us and being willing to listen to us and to our stories.
Absolutely.
And being willing to support us. That's the most important thing. Without you guys' support, we would not be doing what we're doing.
Right. We've got 1 minute left. Any big shout outs? Go for it.
No, I would just like to tell everyone to please check out Landon's website. I finally got it live. He has a shopping cart in there where you can get your Team Landon shirts, your bracelets. There's all kinds of cool stuff in there, and it's offerhopeforlandon.com.
Yeah. Go there, people. Go and have a look at it. If you're not familiar with Landon's story and Sierra's story, go and have a look at it. He's absolutely amazing. And the photographic evidence, that's all you need to see. Yeah, it says it all. A picture worth 1,000 words, isn't it? Right, my big shout out. Well, it's a bit too late to shout out where I'm at because it's going to finish in a minute. But I'm at the UK Medical Conference in Brighton tonight, which is the first one in the UK, so that's quite good. We've got a couple of politicians and a guy called Professor Nutt, David Nutt, who's really in a class of his own when it comes to this medicine. So there we go. And, of course, Hemp Works Charity UK. We're at Rawfest this weekend, the whole weekend. Come down. In fact, I think she sold all the tickets. So check them out, see if there's any spare.
Nice rum and coke, isn't it?
No. So I've just had a man offer me a rum and coke. Bless. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day.